Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your location. Join me, my people, for an update. Join me, my people. Join me. Let us deliberate on the updates before our Prime Minister's broadcast this evening by 8 p.m. Join me, my people. Biafra is definitely going to come this year, and nothing can stop it. Join me. This is Betty Ford Second TV, my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and share. Share the message and let it go viral, my people. We have to kick it off because we don't have time in the evening when the PM is going to be on the air to talk to Biafrans. Before I continue, my people, I have to thank God, Almighty and everlasting God. I thank and glorify your holy name for everything you have been doing for us. I appreciate you, my Lord. Thank you, Father Lord, that I have seen my leader, Nnamdi Kanu, again today and have heard his voice. Thank you, Father Lord, for a wonderful man who is representing our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, in the person of Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God bless him and bless all Biafrans. He say, my people, join me, join me. Today is another day and a new update. You know, as we all know, things happen for a reason, and it has to be talked about analytically so that those who don't understand will do so without much difficulty. My people, join me from far and near so that we will deliberate on this very issue. Our leader has once been denied bail, but legally, I will tell you people that it is not bail that Onyendu should be asking for, or his barristers should be asking for on his behalf. But before I continue, I want to play Onyendu's voice. I want to play his voice for us to hear what he has to tell our people. We are here to fight for freedom, for justice, equity, and fairness. That's what we're fighting for. Nothing more, nothing less. And we cannot be cowed by anybody. We are without fear before our enemies.
I want truth always. I want all the journalists here arrayed to go and ask government of Nigeria, what happened to this people? Where are those charges today? On 2015. They have just disappeared because they have no evidence against me. I went to anybody committing crime cannot go scot-free. I swear it. They cannot go scot-free. Anybody involved in any type of crime in the East cannot go free. And they're doing it because I'm in DSS. That's what I even said. No idiot can try this for me. And I know it very well. They know it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit. Yes. They are making money with this security. That's correct. They're making money with it. They don't know the Kanu is outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the bagger? That will speak when I'm talking. Who is the fool? Who is the idiot? I ask. That I give an order in the East, and any idiot to counter him. Who is the bastard? I'm asking you. Nobody can. I'm Nnamdi Kanu. Who is the idiot? Someone Rob, no, don't. No. What is it? Can you tell us the ongoing killings in the name of IPO? What is your stand on that? Anybody involved in any form of violence or insecurity in the Southeast in the name of IPOB is a gun, and they know it. Let me come out of this nonsense, this mess. 2 minutes only. Only 2 minutes, I guarantee you. And there'll be peace in the East. Not just South. Everywhere in the East, if not the entire South. Huh? Yes. Yes. No, I want the hand. One here. That will be just. Whoever pays if man does not say the best, God sees the best. God will bring that person.
You see, my people, I was hearing somebody whispering a name to him, but he refused to talk. When they told him a name, he did not say anything. Why they did not grant Onyendu bail? Legally, it is not bail that his barristers or solicitors should be asking for. They should have maintained what the High Court said in the first place. The High Court said that Onyendu should be returned to Kenya because of the illegality behind his return. The Nigeria country breached international and national rule of law by bringing Onyendu back to Nigeria, illegally. Now you have seen the reason why many a times when people apply to bring somebody who is a fugitive back to a country where he is running from, this is exactly one of the major reasons. Denial of rights, legal rights, inhuman treatment, and all that. Onyendu is not supposed to be staying in DSS, assuming he committed a crime. It's like when you arrest someone, instead of taking them to police station, you take them to a secret place, and you'll be claiming that the person is under arrest. When you arrest someone, you have to take the person to the police station. And the police station that has what they call CPS department will charge him to court. And the court will follow the case up, if it is civil or criminal. If it is criminal case, you'll be charged to court almost immediately. And when you get there, what will happen is that the judge, the case will start either from magistrate court or by way of the one they call leapfrog service. It will be taken to Crown Court because of the magnitude of the case. So in this case, Onyendu has no case. Therefore, his barrister shouldn't have been applying for bail. What they should be doing is reminding the court of the illegality behind Onyendu's return to Nigeria and what the High Court have said, so that the High Court or any court dealing with the matter now will make reference to it and release Onyendu unconditionally, return him to Kenya, and pay him compensation, because they gave 2 orders. They made 2 rulings on the day this order was made. One was that he was illegally abducted and should be returned to Kenya. Secondly, they said that there is no court. Hello, my brother Dennis, thank you for joining me. I will play back for you the voice of Onyendu so that you will hear what Onyendu said in court today. I am really, really excited that Onyendu can now communicate, because last time so many news were flying. People said that he doesn't hear. The other one said that he has been poisoned, that he has lost his senses. But today he made a statement, a very, very resounding warning and statement he made today in court. I will play it for you to hear. So today, they refused him bail. I really don't know how the court system in Nigeria works, even the legal representatives. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, you have the voice already. Thank you so much. So what is there is that Onyendu was abducted illegally from Kenya. Assuming that Nigeria government went to Kenya court to appeal that they have a fugitive in their country, that they want to return him to Nigeria, they will go to court in Kenya, and the judges will hear from both Onyendu and the Nigerian applying for it. Hello, Sonny. Thank you for joining me. You know, I was just considering the legal implication of Onyendu's not being bailed today. And my own thing is that the little I know of law is that they ask for bail on your behalf when you have a case, especially if it is a criminal case. But in Onyendu's case, all the charges were dropped. And when the matter got to High Court in Nigeria, the High Court said that based on the way Onyendu was returned, which is illegally, nationally and internationally, that Onyendu should be returned to Kenya, and that compensation of 500 million naira should be paid to him. You know, but they are refusing. So if his barristers are asking for bail, I really don't understand, because bail is there when you still have another case to come and answer, so that whenever the court needs you, you will be around. But Onyendu has no case. And his barristers, I don't know, all of them, you don't know when these people are compromised or not, that they are not going for the right thing or asking for the right thing for them to ask the High Court or the Supreme Court to do in Onyendu's case. Onyendu has no case to answer. They shouldn't be applying for bail. They should be pressing the court to go back to what High Court said. Onyendu should be discharged and acquitted unconditionally, and not because when they give you bail, you will have terms and conditions attached to the bail. But this time around, I don't understand why his lawyers are not fighting with what the High Court have said. Because ZOO have declared themselves, Nigeria has declared themselves as a, what is it called? Islamic nation or Islamic country. So it is probably the Sharia rule of law that is being observed in Nigeria. And those of us that practice the English law don't know how Sharia law goes, you know, because there is no how a man that 3 judges in the High Court discharged based on the illegality on his return and the torture. You know, this man could have died of heart attack or anything, but by the grace of God, he didn't. That's why the High Court said that 500 million should be paid him for the torture method on him. He was in chains, both hands and leg, from Kenya to Nigeria, and his face covered because Ejiofor was there at the airport. That was why they covered his face, because Onyendu would have seen him. And Ejiofor is one of those who connived with these people to bring Onyendu back. And why they are delaying Onyendu now is because they don't want Onyendu to come out and trace the way his journey went and how his abduction took place. You know? So my people, the thing is really, really annoying that his barristers should be going for, that the barristers should be going for bail. Onyendu has no case, and you only have bail condition and bail terms when somebody has a case. So his barristers, I don't know whether they are bribed as well by Nigerian government or not. This whole thing gets me cheesed off, because Nigerian government, if they should allow him to come to court, coming to court means coming to hear the real gist of the case. That means they are ready to follow what the court says, but they are not. It's very, very annoying. I want to play his voice again, because, you know, Onyendu's voice is a very, very, it gives me hope and it wakes my spirit up.
When he Biafra, onye ọbụla onye ohi amụsụ ndị Igbo ga-enu ntị onye ọbụla pụtara nọ na-esu ohi na-agba ama na-atụrụ ndị mmadụ na-eme ihe niile ndị a niile kwere na ohi IP onye bụ onye ohi ọwa dị dịka we are here to fight for freedom, for justice, equity, and fairness. That's what we're fighting for. Nothing more, nothing less. And we cannot be cowed by anybody. We are without fear before our enemies. And we speak the truth always. I want all the journalists here arrayed to go and ask them, ask the government of Nigeria, What happened to this people? Why are they charges today? On 2015. Yes, disappear. Because they have no evidence against me. So I went to anybody committing crime cannot go scot-free. I swear it. They cannot go scot-free. Anybody involved in any type of crime in the East cannot go free. And they're doing it because I'm in DSS. That's what if I said no idiots can try this sport, and they know it very well. They know it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit. Yes. They are making money with this security. That's correct. They're making money with it. They know Nnamdi Kanu is outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the bagger? That will speak when I'm talking. Who is the fool? Who is the idiot?
You see?
That I give an order in the East, and any idiot will counter it. Who is the bastard? I'm asking you. Nobody can. I'm Nnamdi Kanu. Who is the idiot? Rob, no, don't. No, man. What is it? Can you tell us?
Did you hear someone mention our Prime Minister's name? But he refused to talk about it.
Anybody involved in any form of violence or insecurity in the Southeast, in the name of IPOB, is a gunner, and they know it. Let me come out of this nonsense, this mess. 2 minutes only. Only 2 minutes, I guarantee you. And there'll be peace in the East. Not just Southeast. Everywhere in the East, if not the entire South. Huh? Yes. That is
Ona fugie.
No, I want the hand. One here.
Nke a bụ ife ndị Igbo na-akpọ agụ bata ọfịa mgbada awala ọsọ. You know? So Denise, is this the one you heard? Is this very video the one you have already heard? Confirm. Our Onyendu is still intact with his memories. I am very happy and I am glad. I thank God for his mercy. Okay. So what do you think? Sonny, what do you think about Onyendu's outrage in the court? Because Onyendu has really spoken and given us hope that all hope is not lost yet. I mean, when I heard his voice this way, my spirit lighted up, because many speculations that he has lost his senses, he has lost his memory, Onyendu doesn't hear again, this and that. So, you know, I am very happy to hear this. So before I forget, you know, this evening, I usually don't come out at this time because I know that most of our people are still at work, but our PM is going to be up this evening with a broadcast and all that, you know. So I decided to come this time and hold this very program to update our people. Let me play another video for us to listen to.
Break news. Nigerian court reject Nnamdi Kanu's bail application in Abuja. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. You are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 19th of March 2024, and I have a breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news. I will not waste your time because more is coming. So without further ado, let us delve straight into the news. And as you can see on your screen, I will be reading from one of the Zoo-Gota media outlets, The Nation. In fact, this very media platform called The Nation is run by a typical Fulani man. I don't care who owns it, whether it's owned by a Yoruba man or whoever, but I'm 100% sure that this very The Nation newspaper is run by a Fulani man, because everything they report is always in the favor of the zoo. As the zoo is drowning, they keep on praising the zoo. They can never publish any news that goes against the politicians of the zoo. Even though they are stealing money, they are, making life so miserable to the people, to the citizens. This very platform does not care. They keep on praising them each and every single day of their lives. So I don't want to talk too much.
Yes, our brother Nwokike said they will free Mazi no matter the delay. Yes, Nwokike, did you hear the voice of Onyendu that I played? That voice of Onyendu really, really lightened my spirit this afternoon. Because the last time he came to court, though he looked well, but I didn't hear him talk, and people were saying that he doesn't hear anymore, and that they are poisoning Onyendu. But today, Onyendu has actually made my day. His spirit is still intact. He spoke, as usual. And he was not even, So my people, he is just making us proud and giving us hope that all hope is not lost. One day he will be freed, as my brother Nwokike said.
Let me go straight and read the news in details, and we will analyze it briefly because
Thank you, Reverend.
Is still coming, just like as I said before. And according to their own headline, they said, breaking, court declines Nnamdi Kanu's fresh bail request. That is their own headline. You can see it is right now, not just today, but right now, 19th March 2024. A federal high court in Abuja has dismissed a fresh bail application brought by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. They called it Proscribed Separatist Group, the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. Justice Birnt in a ruling on Tuesday, March 19.
Yes, my brother Nwokike, some of our Igbo-speaking Biafrans are very heartless. Definitely, when they were speculating that Sunday Igboho will be released, Tinubu exonerated himself. He said that he wanted to release Nnamdi Kanu, but some Igbo elders and the governors say that they should not release Nnamdi Kanu. Tell me, these criminal governors in the southeast, what is it that Onyendu did that they haven't done 3 times? Do you see how they are stealing all the money that is meant to develop Biafra land? They will steal the money and pretend Onitsha Enugu Road is not motorable. Yes, Yes. Okay, did you hear that? You heard when they mentioned, somebody mentioned PM's name. You see how evil our people are. But he refused to talk about it. He refused to mention his name. You can imagine somebody in court there is telling him about Simon Ekpa. He refused to talk about him. And right now, it is the same man that is taking care of Onyendu's legal teams, paying the fees and everything, securing Biafra land. Common vigilante, they don't have. You know, the Ebubaturu that they have is filled with Fulani people that goes about to buy our children. Thank you very much. I am very glad today hearing from our Onyendu. Yes, he is 100% same as before. Exactly, my brother. Thank you for your confirmation. Ezigbo nwanne mmadụ.
Now that the court cannot grant Kanu bail on the fresh application, having rejected an earlier one. Justice Nyako was of the view that the only option open to Nnamdi Kanu was for him to appeal the earlier decision of the court refusing him bail.
Unafuge, this Justice Nyako, well, Unuman under threat by Nigeria government. There was a Imanadi politician. Weliego. Fawe in my condition fanye fageji gbalia that na nwunye ya may release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because all this Anyako Bonye Buzo way through some of those alleged crime against Onyendu. She started throwing them out and was about to release Onyendu. They threatened her. No make her release Onyendu. I bring her back, Casey, her husband and her son. That was why she stopped. It is Nigeria government telling these people what to do. As I said earlier on, my brother Nwokike, you know the legal process how they take place in Nigeria. Or Sharia rule of law, they take place. You can't give bail. You can't be asking for bail in a case where High Court has discharged and acquitted somebody on legal grounds. You know, don't mind the people. I don't know why some of them will come here and be wondering, Taufik, this is platform for freedom fighters. Okay? So exit. Take your exit. Take your exit, Taufik. This platform is not for everybody. It is for the brothers and sisters fighting for their freedom and liberation. So, my brothers, I was saying, you only get bail. Yes, you only get bail when you still have a criminal or civil case pending in the court. Onyendu has no case at all. Yes, God is definitely at work. Ọ bụrụ na Chineke ga-eme ka ụmụ Israel nọba na Egypt for 400 years, ka Moses bịa liberate Efa, Onyendu ga-adị liberated, Biafra ga-adị liberated, and all of them ga-emesi this year. Yes, he is very sound and correct. Thank you so much for your interaction. Thank you very much. You know, exactly. He said it today. Before I will leave this platform today, I will play that voice again because it's very magical. He is not. Stay blessed, my brother, Mystic. You know, Onyendu really made every Biafran today to have hope. Nothing will happen to him. Because all these governors, they are more criminal than anything you can think of. To be bringing these military people, to be buying people of the Southeast. Because if you are a governor of a state, you have total control. You can say to anybody that you don't want the military, you will have to settle the matter yourself. There is police. But look at it, they have infiltrated everywhere with their guns, massacring people all over the place. And these governors, they know what they are doing because they are scared of the money corruption in them, that they don't want the Fulanis to use their EFCC. EFCC is their tool they use against anybody they don't want around.
Okay. Justice Birnt has said that the only option for Nnamdi Kanu is for him to appeal the earlier decision of the court refusing him bail. So therefore, there is no need of opening a new bail application.
Did I say that or not? I said it. I said you cannot be applying. I don't know what is wrong with his barristers. You cannot be applying for bail at this point in this case of Onyendu. What they should be doing is pressing legally to court, pressing for the decision of the High Court. This High Court are 3 High Court judges that sat during Onyendu's hearing in year 2022. Or was it last year? I think it was year 2023 or 22. Onyendu should not, his lawyers should not be asking for bail, because Onyendu has no case anymore. Onyendu did not commit any crime. He has no civil or criminal case pending. You ask for bail when somebody has a case pending, then that bail will be something that will tell the court that whenever you need this person to call up his case, that the person will come around. And the court will ask for a surety or a guarantor, somebody that will give guarantee that whenever the court wants you, you will come back. So, but the High Court have stayed his case and said that Onyendu, no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction over Onyendu's case. Why is his barristers, why are they going round and round this whole thing? You know, I think they are just making money for themselves, because Onyendu is not just a superstar, he's a world man. So they are making money with Onyendu. You know, the proper legal procedure has not been followed at all in this Onyendu's case. His barristers are not making things well. You can imagine what Birnt told them, that they should not be making application for bail. You only ask for bail when somebody has a pending case. Onyendu has no case. High Court gave him discharge and acquittal during the time of Malami. I think it was in year 2022. The person holding our Onyendu are the Southeast governors, Ejiofor and Chinasanworu and Chike Doziem. These are the people holding our Onyendu, because Onyendu has no case. He has no case. You can't be asking for bail. All they should be stressing on is referring the court to obey the discharge given to Onyendu by the High Court. And you will list down the grounds for which they will be basing their argument. But they are not doing it. I'm really getting headache here, because these people are acting like just a first year law students. A whole barrister. You don't want to follow the proper legal procedures. What they should be telling the court now is to comply with the High Court rule of discharge of Onyendu and not bail. Bail for what? Because if they grant bail now, they will start adding, attaching conditions and terms. You know? Yes. My brother Nwokike said that's truth. Yeah. For the little I know about law, this is what they're supposed to be doing, not asking for bail. They just want to be there, marking time, taking money, either from the zoo or from our PM, who is now paying for Onyendu's legal hearings. You know, Mary said they have been showing to Biafrans that they hate Ndi Igbo and Biafrans. My sister, let me tell you, you know, when you start, anybody in life doing anything, you start sounding like a baby. It messes my brain up. Whether they hate us or they love us, we are going. They know that Biafra is here. That's why all this nonsense is coming up. The truth is that it's either that one of the representatives of Onyendu is being bribed by someone not to allow Onyendu to go, or they are using Onyendu to catch crews and make money. That's all. He said, yes, now, but media, but whether they want it or not, he must be freed. My brother, I really sympathize with Onyendu. You don't know what it means, locking yourself up in one place. June this year, we make it 3 years, mind you. They should free Onyendu, you know, so that he will go and treat himself, get his glasses. You know, all these things is in the body of just one man. I don't know why we Africans, we don't ever sympathize with what happens to other people. We always like to pay deaf ears. Even these barristers, they want Onyendu to remain there. At night, they will go and sleep with their wives. And Onyendu will be there. Onyendu is a man like them. Onyendu has family. Onyendu has his mission, which kept him there. You know, it is just some of them are taking money from these governors. I'm telling you the truth. Because they know they are barristers. They should know the rules, the rule of law, you know, and the legal processes. You cannot be asking for bail for a client of yours like His Excellency Nnamdi Kanu. This is not a child's play. They are using him to make, that's all. That's all. Mary, you got it right. They are using Onyendu to make money. Because right now, High Court have said it. No court in the whole of Nigeria has legal right to ask Onyendu, you know, to I don't know what to say about this whole thing. The lawyers are scared of the jihadist terrorist government. What are they scared of? Are they no longer lawyers? The lawyers are not sincere. They are not. They are not. Because there was a time, sometimes last year. You know that some people don't know how to cook rice. Sometimes last year, when Ejimako fell out with our PM because he went to the governor in Enugu State. Do you people remember? And our prime minister was showing us WhatsApp conversation between two of them. So what did he go to the governor's place to do? The governor is not your client. The governor has no stake in Onyendu's case. Do you people remember that time? So they believe that once Onyendu is free, I don't know what they are afraid of. They are not men. If they are men, they should allow Onyendu to be freed. That's what Onyendu said. That who is anybody when he, Nnamdi Kanu, gives order that Southeast should be peaceful. Who is anybody to challenge him? I will play his voice again. You know, Onyendu say, who is anybody to challenge him when he said that Southeast should be at peace? You know, so these barristers, they are all compromised. For goodness sake, there is no how. High Court with experienced judges, you cannot be in High Court if you are not qualified to be there. They are of highest class of judges. They gave ruling, legal ruling, that because Nigeria breached international law and the national law, that no court in Nigeria has power to decide Onyendu's case. So I don't know what his lawyers are doing. I wish I can talk to our prime minister, because he's the one now paying. He's the one now paying. Privy Council, do they have Privy Council in Nigeria? What they have is a Supreme Court. And Supreme Court, we are the people telling them about this bail or no bail nonsense. You know, the 3 judges in the High Court said it. No court. They did not make any exclusion or exception. They said no court in Nigeria has right over Onyendu's case, because the whole country, which is Nigeria, breached international rule and national rule by going to abduct Onyendu and rendition him illegally to Nigeria. And even Kenya court have denied knowledge of this. So Nigeria has no grounds to detain Onyendu, let alone talking about bail, because with bail, you have to have conditions attached to bail. And it is only for someone who have a pending case, criminal or legal. But Onyendu has none, you know. I don't know. I don't practice in Nigeria. I don't practice in Nigeria. So I don't know how their legal rules over there goes, or how the courts are arranged. I know they have maybe county courts, they have a magistrate court. I don't know if they have crown court or high court and Supreme Court. That's what they have. You know, in the United Kingdom, they have all those privy councils, and you can even get them. Maybe you can go to House of Lords as the highest court in United Kingdom. No any other case, judgment, nor bail either. Yes, my people, powers that be don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be, yes, they don't want him to be released. Only let him go home without release conditions. Yes, my brother, that's what the High Court says, that Onyendu should be discharged unconditionally, return to Kenya, and be paid compensation for the torture meted at him during the time of their abduction. My people, my throat is drying up. Yes, I'm in London as well. I am in London. In the High Court, House of Lords, yes, that's where they have Privy Council. They have magistrate courts, county courts for civil matters, magistrate for criminal and civil maybe, and they have crown courts. Any criminal case that magistrate court cannot handle in the UK, they will leapfrog it to crown court. Yes, and from there to High Court and the Privy Council, but they don't have that in Nigeria.
Is rejected. So the only option is for them to appeal that one that was rejected before. So you should have told us long ago now, so we know what to do instead of wasting our time. Now they say Kanu is being tried on a several count bordering on treasonable felony and terrorism-related offenses. The trial resumes following December 15, 2023 judgment of the Supreme Court, which voided the earlier judgment by the Court of Appeal freeing Kanu. They said details shortly. Now, this is something that just happened right now. As at the time of recording this very news, it is happening now. So, because I don't want to dwell on this, since Justice Birnt has said what she said, we are going to work on that. I'm sure the lawyers will work on that. Now, let me show you what happened yesterday, because something happened yesterday which we did not talk about. We didn't talk about it yesterday because of other engagements, but let me use this opportunity to show you what happened yesterday concerning the case of Nnamdi Kanu. And as you can see here, they said court fixes April to hear Nnamdi Kanu's 1 billion naira suit against Nigerian government and DSS. This is from Sahara Reporters. It actually happened yesterday. Now, they said Justice Omotocho adjourned the matter after Kanu's counsel, Aloye Jimako, indicated his interest in responding to a counter-affidavit jointly filed by the DSS and its Director General. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja, has fixed April 18 for the hearing of the 1 billion naira suit filed by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, against the Nigerian government and the Department of the State Services, DSS. Justice Omotosho adjourned the matter after Kanu's counsel, Aloye Jimako, indicated his interest in responding to a counter-affidavit jointly filed by the DSS and its Director General. Benga Oladimeji, who appeared for the Nigerian government, had, upon resumed hearing of the matter on Monday, informed the court that they were yet to file their response on behalf of first and second defendants.
Hello, Henry. Thank you for joining us. Yes, child of God, you are very correct, but that is not the case at the moment. That's not how it applies to Onyendu. Onyendu, our leader, I don't know if you know about his case. Onyendu is the leader of IPOB, and he's a British citizen residing in the United Kingdom. He went to Kenya and was abducted by Nigeria government based on a tip-off from unscrupulous human beings who were with him, and they were given 100 million naira. If you convert it to dollar or pounds, you know how much it is, as at the time in year 2021. So as Onyendu went to court, they brought about 15 count charges against him, and they kept throwing them out. This Binta Anyako, the judge, kept throwing the cases out. But because Binta Anyako's husband was a politician who stole money, yes, who stole money from Nigeria government, they threatened her that if she discharges Nnamdi Kanu's case, that they will bring her husband's case back. So all these things, it leaks. Nigeria is, that's why they are called zoo. They are a country that does not have value. They don't attach value to human lives, you know, and they don't follow anything. Oh, you've been in prison. Oh, sorry to hear that. You were away for 3.5 years. Are you released now? Are you have you been released, child of God? If you have been released, I thank God. You will take time to convalesce and get back to the society. I wish you well.
Process on Monday morning, though they had been served since March 6th. They have been served since March 6th. And he is here telling us that he was just notified on Monday morning. why the matter has been served to your office since on March 6th. That is the zoo for you. They don't have any case against Nnamdi Kanu. They are just delaying. And the Department of the State Services, DSS, is Omotosho adjourned the matter after Kanu's counsel, lawyer Jimako, indicated his interest in responding to a counter affidavit jointly filed by the DSS and its Director General. Benga Oladimeji, who appeared for the Nigerian government, had, upon resumed hearing of the matter on Monday, informed the court that they were yet to file their response on behalf of first and second defendants because he had only been notified about the process on Monday morning, though they had been served since March 6th. They have been served since March 6th. And he is here telling us that he was just notified on Monday morning. Why the matter has been served to you in delaying him trying to,
You see how poor Nigerian lawyers behave. How can a case like this be on and the lawyers representing Nigerian government, a whole nation, their legal representative, walk local in Acapulco into court and be telling the judge that he was only served on Monday? Can you imagine these lunatics in the court? How can a lawyer be oh my God, shameless to be saying this type of thing? A whole country, you are representing them, and you are coming to court to say that you were only notified on Monday morning, which was yesterday. My people, how this country, they are not supposed to be in existence. So I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, child of God, not to worry, okay? Not to worry. Okay. You will be fine. You will be fine. Justice will be served. All right? We are freedom fighters. We are from West Africa and we are fighting for our freedom. So any other person you see here apart from yourself is one of my country men and women. Okay, your conviction was overturned. Okay, for lack of proper evidence against you. Okay, for misconduct, you will be back from a retrial. Thank you, Uncle. Uncle, thank you so much. Thank you, Daddy. Thanks.
Persuade him through frustration for him to denounce Biafra. But what they do not understand is that Uwazurike denounced Biafra, but Nnamdi Kanu carried on. You are persuading Nnamdi Kanu to denounce Biafra when you see that Mazi Samuneba has already stood firm. No be juju be that. And how long will you continue, arresting and kidnapping Biafrans who dare speak about how long? Haven't you seen that they are not giving up? Haven't you seen? Can't you open your eyes and tell yourself the honest truth?
Thank you, my brother Don. Thank you. Thank you. We have also lunatics as lawyers in the zoo. I'm telling you. Can you imagine that Birnt is the one telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's barristers the right application to make for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Can you believe that? They are not supposed to be applying for bail because there is no case. You only apply for bail when you have either civil or criminal case pending in your name in the court. But there is none because the High Court that have 3 experienced judges have considered Onyendu's case and said whether Nigeria court has any case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not. But the fact that they have actually committed international law, the offense of international and national law, that they lack jurisdiction to decide Onyendu's case. That is what his lawyers would have been pinning on. That is the ground, the basic ground for Onyendu right now. Any sensible lawyer knows that that is what Onyendu should be doing. But I think that they have been taking money from these governors who want Onyendu to be perpetually detained in the prison, in the DSS. And DSS is not a prison. Because when you are when you detain someone on grounds that they committed any offense, you either take them to police station, then their CPS branch will prepare for the person to go to court immediately. And if you arrest someone and you didn't take them to police station or put them in the prison, is an illegal detention again, on top of the abduction. So by now, his lawyers should be appealing against the place where they are keeping Onyendu, which is neither a prison nor police station. DSS is not where they should be keeping someone for almost 3 years. I don't know what sort of lawyer these men are. How can you be representing your client negligently? Then Birnt today was the one who told them that you should not be applying for bail for Onyendu because Onyendu has no case. Bail comes with conditions. The court, High Court, said that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction over Onyendu's case. And Onyendu should be discharged unconditionally and be paid 500 million. This is what his barristers should be stressing on. You can imagine that today, Birnt was the one telling them that bail is not the correct application for you people to be making. At this point, you should be reminding the court that this man has no case in Nigeria. You know? And I mean, he was born there, you know, but he's a British citizen. And he has denounced his Nigeria citizenship. So you have to return him to Kenya. That's what the High Court told them. But they are not doing that. This is the problem. They are all compromised, very condescending and unprofessional. These people representing Onyendu, they talk with all the barristers. They talk with all the governors. You know, I'm really sad.
Can't you see that they are not laying down their arms? Can't you see something that has been there since 1966, 1967? Can't you see till today? You think you can fight it forever? No, you can't. Now, he prayed for an adjournment to enable him to respond appropriately, but the DSS lawyer, Abdul Danlami, said they had filed their counter affidavit in opposition in Kanu's plea. At that point, Ejimako sought an adjournment to enable him to file a further affidavit in response to fresh issues raised by the DSS in their counter affidavit, and Justice Omotosho adjourned the matter until April 18 for adoption of processes. Recall that Kanu, through his lawyer, Ejimako, had filed the latest suit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/1633/2023 for the enforcement of his fundamental rights while in detention. The IPOB leader's lawyer, in the originating motion dated and filed December 4, the applicant sued Federal Republic of Nigeria, FRN, Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, DSS, and its DG, as first to fourth respondents, respectively. The suit was filed according to Order 2 Rules 1 and 2 of the Fundamental Rights Enforcement Procedure Rules 2009, among others. Kanu in the motion prayed for 8 reliefs, including a declaration that the respondent act of forcible seizure and photocopying of confidential legal documents pertaining to facilitating the preparation of his defense, which were brought to him at the respondent's detention facility by his lawyers, announced denial of his right to be defended by legal practitioners of his own choice. A declaration that the respondent act of refusing or preventing his counsel from taking note of details of counsel's professional discussions/consultations with him at the DSS detention is wrong, which according to him amounted to a denial of his right to be given adequate facilities for the preparation of his defense by legal practitioners of his own choice. A declaration that the respondent act of eavesdropping on his confidential consultations/conversations with his lawyers on matters related.
My people, you see, all these things that he is reading is from the Zoo Gota Media. I have actually talked about what the barristers should have done, which they are not doing. And reading all these things is like, you know, going round and round. I am too sad that things like this will be happening, but I'm not surprised, because anybody in Nigeria or most people there, you know, they are not working with clear eyes. The hardship in that country is so much that most people are looking for money where they are not. You know, they are not looking for money at the correct point. They are looking for money under pen of must or do or die. It is very sad that matured men as these ones and matured women in this legal team, they are tossing Onyendu's case up and down, and the court cannot even question it, because there's a judge that will tell the client straight away that this lawyer is not capable of handling your case. You should go and discharge them and get a proper lawyer. They do it in courts, in countries where people have their head rightly fixed on top of their neck. How can you be representing your client in this manner? It's very, very unfair. You know, if you look at the title of this program, I put there the right reasons, the real reason why Nnamdi Kanu is not being discharged. One of them being the weak legal punch being thrown by his representatives, because maybe they are compromised. I don't care. I don't know them. They don't know me. But I have to tell the truth. They are compromised and unprofessional. I mean, the people representing Onyendu. Secondly, the DOS and the governors of Southeast and Yohanese, they don't want Onyendu released. And they will come out shouting, oh, Southeast is not, there's violence in Southeast. If they want this violence to stop, they should release Nnamdi Kanu, because they are the ones holding Onyendu. Tinubu has denied, in Sahara Reporter carried it, that he is not the one holding Onyendu, that it is Hope Uzodinma, because Hope is the leader of the Southeast governors. Yes, I read it from Sahara Reporter, and Sahara Reporter owned by Shawore. They don't report things like that loosely. They don't. So it is our people now holding our Onyendu. You know, thirdly, Nigeria no longer observes the English law that they used to observe. It is now Takia. Takia, one of the elements of Sharia rule of law. Takia means use lie to get what you want. But I thank God that Onyendu being detained does not preclude our getting Biafra. It won't stop it. Our Prime Minister, Okwu Gidigbam, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our dragon, you know, Onyendu gave us the order to go and listen to Simon Ekpa that he is bringing a new dimension, and that dimension is here. We should not be carried away by all these happenings. We have our Biafra self-referendum going on that will end in May. We are now in March. So in the next 2 months, the voting system will stop. So it is done electronically. Anyone that has not voted should please go and vote. Onyendu being in court today is, it enlightened my spirit. You know, it lighted my spirit up because last time he came to court, the speculation was too much that Onyendu has lost his senses, that Onyendu doesn't hear anything anymore. I was so scared. I was so scared. But fortunately, right now, Onyendu has spoken. So we should focus on our self-referendum voting and remember to raise funds, because currently this hearing that was held today, sometime in the morning, will be paid for. And who pays for it? Our dragon, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He's the one paying for Onyendu's legal team this time around. He's the one in charge of BLA, Biafra fighter, military, Air Force, everything. He is the one, and Navy. So we should do fundraising. And now our ID is also on the offense. So if you go to www.biafrarepublic.gov.org, you will get all these links together. You will see donate, you will see vote, you will see ID, everything is there. And registration to go to Lati in November this year, 29th of November to 3rd of December. I know that God will not leave Onyendu there. Onyendu will definitely come out. As God did it for the people of Israel in Egypt, after 400 years, he will definitely do it for us, because we serve a living God. We don't kill anybody. We don't ask for anybody to be quiet for us. But if you come looking for our trouble, you will get it. Woto woto. We don't care who you are. If you come fighting us, you will not rest. I'm sure that these men that sponsor Boko Haram, they don't sleep. I saw the one called Shetima, the vice president, the other day. He was looking so haggard. All of them. Even Hope Uzodimma is now looking like the real Uzodimma. Because their spirit, they don't sleep. They are not happy. How can the whole world be developing? You people, all you do is to go and gather all the Fulanis in all other African countries and be trooping them into Nigeria to be buying our people who are still trapped there. But very soon, Biafra will be declared. If they cross to our territory, the world will hold them accountable. Yes, that's why they are doing all this to stop us. They cannot. So, my people, there's a video that was talking about what really happened at where is this place? At Ugheli. Ugheli is Biafra. You all know that. They are part of us. And I don't know why, you know, the military will not let our people be. You know? What I heard, there was a lady who was making an announcement, a reporter. She said that there were two towns. That's what are they called again? They are called Obomotoro or something in Ijo, and Okwama in Ugheli South. That they are fighting for a land where there is gas and oil deposit. And this government wants to take the land from them. You know, when people are doing things and you hear it, try and search deeper, you will find out the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's why they send those military. They send military. Anywhere you see them sending military, they are looking for something. How can two towns be fighting? Instead of sending police officers to go and quell the trouble or to go and bring peace there, you'll be sending military with tanks, with guns, buying innocent citizens that have no guns in their hands or knife, setting houses ablaze. What of the elderly? What of the little children? So zoo is not a place that anybody will be thinking of staying back. And those of them that have been indoctrinated to shout, oh, I'm not Igbo, I'm not Igbo. Let me tell most of you, if there's anybody from the coastal region listening to me, Igbo is not the only Biafra. The only focus on Igbo is because we are very, very blessed people. We are blessed. God blessed us. We also have oil, but our own oil will start flowing when Biafra starts. I know of this because we give them tough time. How can a Fulani man who is not an indigene of that country will come and be fighting the indigenes and everybody will be folding their hands? They are in Enugu right now, terrorizing the people. They are in Bayelsa, terrorizing Bayelsa people. They are in Ugheli, terrorizing them. They are also in Asaba. Why are they doing all this? They want to say that there is problem in Southeast. There is no problem in Southeast. They are the ones sending military to come and terrorize our people. We have peace. We are educated people, very, very educated. We don't live in the bush like them. We don't drink cow urine like they do. We are peaceful, loving people. Very peaceful. We love ourselves. We value humans. That Nigeria is great, Nigeria is great. It is all people from Southeast. Tell me anyone from any Fulani man that, you know, can tell you any story or just write any book for anyone to read. Starting from Chinua Achebe, all of them. All these men and women of substance, business, anything you can think of, is people of Southeast. And when you come to Southeast, you will then start differentiating again. So my people, anyone who is telling you that you are not Igbo, tell them that Igbo is not the only tribe in Biafra land. We have so many tribes, so do we have our languages or our dialects differently. Everybody mustn't be Igbo. Before you become Nigeria, you were once something else, which is called Biafra. But they just amalgamated that country without the consent of the elders. They amalgamated them against their wish. And after 40 years, it's not working. We should all go our separate ways. The constitution then, in 1903, or whenever, it has it. That old constitution has it, that after 100 years, if you don't want to remain in the zoo, you can go your separate way. So why are they forcing us? You don't like the Igbos. You don't want them to go. You don't want them to remain with you. You don't want them to be part of what you are doing. Who does that? So my people, this is the case. These are the reasons why Onyendu is not being released. I will play his voice once more and I will call it a day. Ọ sị na obi adịrị ya mma.
Onye ọbụla pụtara na-ezu ohi na-agba ama na-atụrụ ndị mmadụ na-eme ihe niile ndị a niile kwere na ohi onye abụ onye ohi we are here to fight for freedom, for justice, equity, and fairness. That's what we're fighting for. Nothing more, nothing less. And we cannot be cowed by anybody. We are without fear before our enemies. And we speak the truth always. I want all the journalists here arrayed to go and ask them, ask the government of Nigeria, what happened to this people? Where are those cases today? On 2015. They have just disappeared because they have no evidence against you. So I went to anybody committing crime cannot go scot-free. I swear it. They cannot go scot-free. Anybody involved in any type of crime in the East cannot go free. And they're doing it because I'm in DSS. That's why if I was to not be just and try this for me, and I know it very well. They do it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit. Yes. They are making money with insecurity. That's correct. They're making money with it. They don't know the Kanu is outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the bagger? That will speak when I'm talking. Who is the fool? Who is the idiot? I ask. That I give an order in the East, and even idiot will counter it. Who is the bastard? I'm asking you. Nobody can. I'm Nnamdi Kanu. Who is the idiot? Someone else. No, don't. No. What is it? Can you tell us?
So my people, yeah, my sister said Nigeria is Sharia practiced in 12 states in the northern Nigeria and in paper Nigeria is Islamic station because the president and vice are Muslims. My sister, yes, you are very, very correct, 100%. Very correct. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is that we are Biafrans, Biafra nation. That's why Onyendu, from the beginning, started asking for referendum. And referendum is a process whereby people have the chance, opportunity to choose where they want to belong. Once that referendum is conducted, that will be final. But they removed it from the constitution. The other day, someone was saying to me, oh, Betty, there is no referendum in Nigeria constitution because they removed it. In 1999, they rewrote the Nigeria constitution so that it will favor the northerners. Do you know that if proper census is conducted, the South is more in number than the North? Fortunately or unfortunately for them, they have vast land. They have massive land, but not many people. Some years ago, when I was traveling from East to where they call Mubi, Mubi is very close to Cameroon. You know, Nigeria used to rule Cameroon. Before, when we get to Bauchi, from Bauchi to Yola, you will run like 15 miles. Nobody lives there. Empty land. But a dry land. That's why they're bringing their cow down southeast to come and feed their cow. No water, nothing. That's why they are sticking around. I mean, if somebody has something you want, can't you approach the person nicely? But this one, they will go and be bringing their brothers from Sahel to come and be buying people, answering someone who is asking for you. Yeah, these people are terrible. We cannot be with them. We cannot reasonably be seen with these people. You can imagine that the Yorubas, Oduduwa nation, they are still fighting because they know that this is their brother. After few years now, if they will not kick him out, you know, they are not stopping. Nigeria is not one. We cannot be seen to be with these people. Yes, my brother Michael, the North, very massive, but with few people. Very few people. If you come to the South, if you go to Warri, this Ugheli and all this, Sapele and Warri, they are just next to each other. No boundary even. The line is like a single file. So we were just clustered in a very small space of land. We are more in number than them. But they use that vast land they live in to claim popularity. And during the election, they will just go to Niger, which is next to Nigeria, and they will go and bring their brothers there. Because that's where the Fulanis came from Sahel. And somebody who is an indigene will be shaking like jelly for them. They tell you are not Igbo. Do we tell them that Igbo is the only Biafra? Igbo is not the only Biafra. Biafra is 40 states. How can it be only Igbo alone? Everybody cannot be Igbo. In every country, all over the world, it can never be one tribe. Even in United Kingdom, they have Scotland, they have Ireland, they have Wales, and they have England. And all these four people, 4 states I have counted now, they have different currencies. They have different prime ministers, but with Queen as the head. You know, why is it that we will not go and live our peaceful life? These people are coming to overwhelm us. We cannot live with them. It will never happen. Enough is enough. It can never happen. Never. Yes, my sister Helen, my happiness today is that the voice of my leader, roaring like the lion that he is, exactly, he still have his memories intact. Ije, this is it. Onye ndu no intact, all the intact. When if gave me by the special grace of God, nothing will happen to him. That's why I'm angry with his lawyers. They are not doing well. They are either compromised, unprofessional, condescending. They are very, very compromised. They are not representing Onyendu properly. This is not the proper way of representing, because in a client, when you have a client, yes, you have a client, your client demand there for something, in accordance with the law, you tell them, you advise them that this one will not favor them. Even if Onyendu asks them to make, they are all sold out. Yes. Do you know that it is the judge, Birnt, that was telling them that is not bail application that they should be making for Onyendu, that they should go back and ask court to demand for that discharge by High Court in year 2022 when Malami was there. And that is the proper legal process. In this case, you know, if I'm in Nigeria, I will go and represent my leader. I'm telling you, I will go and represent him. No court in Nigeria has jurisdiction over Onyendu's case based on the grounds of the way Onyendu was returned illegally, which breached national and international court laws. So for these barristers, Nodeba now Woji, well Onyendu's case now Woji, they are looking for money. And it is putting a lot of pressure on our Prime Minister and on Biafrans who do this contribution every week. You know, these people they are mad. You know, it's no question of obeying the law this time around. Did you hear me? Okay, it is the judge who told them that bail application is not the correct application they should make. They are not supposed to make bail application. Onyendu has no case. Because sometimes they look at these men as foolish men, or the governors that is bribing them to be playing with Onyendu's case so that he will still remain there. What they should be saying from that date that the High Court discharged Onyendu, they should be pinned on that very decision. That's what they should be pleading in the court, everywhere, all over the place. There is no court in Nigeria that has jurisdiction. Onwere court tutosiri ikpe Onyendu na Nigeria. Or if a High Court uku, Sifa Onyendu 500 million for the torture they gave him for 8 days before bringing him back illegally to Nigeria. My people, I will leave you here and I will find more information and update you people again tomorrow. I pray that God will continue to keep our Onyendu and our Prime Minister for us. These are the two men of like mind that God have sent to save us, like he sent Moses and Aaron to go to Egypt and save the children of Israelites. Nothing will happen to Onyendu. God is with us. You can imagine, ndị na-akpọ isi anị, fa kpọsịa isi anị, feje gbuo mmadụ. Then anyị nwa ada egbu mmadụ. We are the real people serving God. Yes. Yes. The court has no jurisdiction against Onyendu. They are just delaying the case. Yes, you are correct. Helen said he is even the one asking the court, where is the treasonable fellow? My sister, say it again. Say it again. These men, I don't know whether they think that Biafrans don't have lawyers. They are messing up with Onyendu's case. They are really. I'm telling you, if it is in the UK, the judge will tell Onyendu. Yes, the judge will tell Onyendu that these people are not representing you properly. Yes, because I have seen it happen in the court. The judge will tell the client, this person is not representing you properly. Go and look for a proper lawyer to represent your case, and he will adjourn the case. Onyendu has no case. Why are you asking for bail application? For what? You only ask for bail when you have a pending case. Neither civil nor criminal case is pending against Onyendu, because he was returned to Nigeria illegally by force. So that has cleared and quashed every other case you can be asking for against him. So I will see you people tomorrow. God bless you. Innocent. Thank you, Helen Peters, for joining. Mary, God bless you. Henry, and all my brothers. In fact, I can't remember all your names now. I'll see you people tomorrow. Yes, Helen said, I think all the lawyers are under the threat of Eastern governors. Yes. If you say that, I believe you. Thank you so much. Yes, the governors, recently, Chike Doziem confessed that the governors, not the military now. He said not the military now, which means he talks with the military and the governors. The governors said they should. I don't know why the governors of the Southeast are doing this. Look at Gumi. Gumi is there, importing and exporting terrorists and negotiating with the governors of North to give them 40 trillion. But our own governors are here trying to cage their people. These governors, I don't know. I'll see you people tomorrow. Remember to vote, donate, and the movement to Lati in November is still also online. All the links are there. I repeat again, www.biafrarepublicgov.org. Once you click on the Biafra Government in Exile website, everything is there lined, and you click on the one you want. God bless you all. And I say, all hail Biafra, peace, unity, progress, and equity. Bye, my people. I love